Yes. Hello, Snugglebugs. Welcome to today's Hearthstone video. We're coming at you with a little bit of Snuggly Shaman shake. We're gonna try out a little, I guess it's like Totem Shaman, I guess, is how I'd word it. We have a little mistake. Flame Tongue Totem with schooling could be good early. And the point is to summon totems, buff them up with things like your eyesore, and utilize you to get cheap thing from below, Gigantotems, overwhelm the board, beat them down, and then even with some Murlocs for a cheap draw. And not. It looks like they are going to be a Menagerie Warrior, which is on our list as well, so stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see that. But yeah, little voice crack there. Let's see, if they hit here, we can potentially... We just hero power, or are we schooling? I think we're schooling to get the cards in our hand. I don't want to play one. I was thinking about play one coin to hit, but I think saving that, especially with the coin with the Flame Tongue Totem and a couple Piranha Swarmers, might be it. So let's just give it this way. I will say a slow start from our point of view. Ooh, little Hook Fist. So this is kind of what I was getting at, is a Flame Tongue Totem. Oof, a Flame Tongue Totem with a Piranha Swarmer. Coin other Piranha Swarmer. Hit and hit. There we go. Now we've already got our things from below down to 4 each. Carving Chisel is fantastic. We can potentially Carving Chisel and either Flame Tongue double Flame Tongue and just hit face with both of those and use those as sort of a little bit of pressure. Well, can't do that anymore. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Not good. I guess we play the Chisel. And just Hero Power Totem. Keep making our things from below and Gigantotems a little bit cheaper. Little bit cheaper. Obsidian Smith. So it seems very pirate heavy, but I'm guessing it's Menagerie. Based on, see, they have a mech and they have the Mistake, which of course is all types. Okay. So if I attack with this again and Hero Power, or play the Flame Tongue Totem. Ooh. It's a good card. Power Slider.
Lesson number 1. Power Slide.
It's just sliding on your knees.
Is it?
Little Amalgam. Let me just Hero Power. Amalgam. In order to get us another Totem. Ooh. Eyesore. I'll take an Eyesore. We just play a double thing from below. Boom. Bada boom, bada bing. Now that we also have the Gigantotem, we can use the Chisel, an Eyesore to get that down to 2. Just have to see. Hero Power, Flame Tongue Totem. No, we wouldn't have enough mana. I'll say Hero Power, Grand Totem, Flame Tongue Totem. I will say their deck is performing a lot better than I had expected. This is my first. Ooh, what's that? 1, 2, 3. Wow, performing better than I had anticipated. Menagerie Warrior. Now again, we didn't have the greatest aggressive start. But, oh my gosh. Alright. Smack. Hit with the 2-4. Yep. Unfortunate that they cleared my board so well. I still think we Gigantotem. Ooh, Hero Power actually does not do the trick. Oh, I guess it will. Yeah, okay. So we will Flame Tongue Totem. Hit with the weapon, take that damage. Ooh, Taunt is really good here. Okay, nice. So the Taunt hopefully will protect your Eyesore. So it's been a while since this card, I think, has really been used, but Grand Totem Eyesore at the end of the turn gives all totems in the battlefield, hand, and deck, +1/+1. So, of course, keeping it alive for multiple turns will buff all the totems that I have left, as well as what's on the board. Probably should have put the Gigantotem over here. Yeah, that was a little bit of a misplay for me on positioning. Battlecry, I get +1/+1. I don't know if there's an animation usually with that, if that means it doesn't have any minions in their hand, but it didn't look anything special to me. Quick Clock, okay, they definitely did then. Amalgam. Wow, Amalgam of the Deep. Amalgam. Don't know where that came from. Let's get off hovering that just because I don't want that. Ew. Oh, that was what I got created. I was like, I mean, Direwolf Alpha seems a bit interesting, but... Oh, Eyesore lived. Ooh, I mean, I don't... It's going to be a while, probably, before I can use this on all 4 totems. So let's see. We can Piranha Swarmer. Hit that. This allows me to pick the Taunt Totem as well, actually, which is pretty good. I think we almost have to go Control a little bit here. Actually, hit that. I don't care about breaking that. Shield the bubble? I don't think so. I think we just... Hero Power, Clownfish. Yeah, I think I need the Taunt. Yeah, there we go. And... I'll go face. There we go. Hopefully we get another Taunt Totem. I don't know if that works the same way as Hero Power, where it won't let you get duplicates. Ooh, the Heal Totem works out really good too. So the fact that we have a 3 health Taunt Totem means that this board will have to work together just to clear that. Even if they get through now, they have to get through 3 health of Eyesore. Oh, that's like a fully... Didn't get Divine Shield, though, of all things, but wow. Taunt, Battlecry, Wind Fury, Rush, Reborn, Poisonous, Lifesteal. Alright. Boom, and then take out my Gigantotem. Ooh, the Lifesteal here, too. That was not expected. That's a good finisher. Now, do they keep... Oh, it doesn't keep all the stats. I was going to say, if it kept all of the... Not stats, but extra buffs, obviously, other than Reborn itself, would be pretty nasty. I think we kind of have to... Oh, this is rough. I mean, 6-1 isn't really a huge deal. Or do we take one out and let the healing totem... No, we have to take this out. That way this is blocked by taunt. We still keep the flame totem, sorry, to keep our minions buffed up. Now we're top decking, which of course is really rough unless we top deck like Gorlock Ravager or Jive Insect or things like that. But there's a lot of cards in our deck that are really just going to be slow. So what we're really hoping is that their hand is in a similar boat. They have 2 extra cards in their hand, plus this Snuggling, but we do have 5 minions on the board. We have more minions on the board. They have a hand, so we're probably semi-even in resources, depending on how powerful what they have is. Reveal. I missed what that was. Shoot. They get to draw. Okay, they get to draw. Basically, we joust. They get to draw 1 for each. Ooh, Remornia now, too. So they just drew 2 cards. So now, all that stuff I was just talking about is incorrect. And they can... I guess they get to keep their minion alive this way. I was going to say, I didn't know if they're going to work prioritize their minion or face health. Now, we're top decking, which of course is really rough unless we top deck like Gorlock Ravager. There is that Gorlock Ravager, so I mean, if there is 1 card I could have drawn, yes, okay. Now, the only thing is, only 2 cards I have to remember get the discount. So I think we actually play Amalgam of the Deep. Yeah, we'll take it anyway, just for the why nots. Then we will play the 3-5 Mistake. And then Rotgill. Boom. Trade in here. Trade in there. The face. Free hero power. Ooh, strength 1. So now I have a board that will self-buff. Pretty tough little board, I must say. That Rotgill, that... the Gorlock Ravager into Rotgill. Not, you know, I'm getting too excited. Getting a little bit too excited. But that was good. That was probably one of the only things that we could have drawn, looking at my deck list over here, that truly got us back into this game. Let's see, 13, 18, 21. And of course, if they kill stuff, it buffs across the board. So, except for, of course, the 2, I guess, on the right wouldn't do anything. But they're also on the weaker end, at least the lower half of minions. I wonder if they got some kind of... I know there's no 3-mana like board clear, but something that can help them. Last Stand. What is Last Stand? Okay, draw a taunt minion. Wonder if they got the Mana Thirst. I haven't played really since Mana Thirst, the card text became a thing, keyword. Okay. But I mean, this is still lethal, I believe. Well, maybe not with that, right? Let me just double check. So now they have 31 health, because they don't have a clean breakpoint. 2 of them have to hit that, so it's only 15 to face. If this gets like rush and poisonous, which is very unlikely. I had 9? Not sure why I'm confused as to why. How did I have 9 different minion types played this game? I'll have to think about that, I guess. That was an interesting finish. I must say, I'm glad I ended up taking that minion. I thought it would be just for fun. Came back to kind of save us in the end. So with that, we're going to go give this deck another try as we head into game number 2 against what I presume to be... well, you know what? As far as I know, there's 2 very prevalent Death Knight decks in the meta today already, mainly because their decks really didn't change a ton. With the Frost and the Blood Death Knight. I don't know. I mean, Schooling might help us a little bit with if they're Frost, which I'm assuming they are because they didn't start with a 35 health, which means that they're a aggro style of deck. And we, yep, Arms Dealer, Coin, Foul Egg. Yep. Okie dokie. Okie dokie there, artichoke. I actually, as much as I'd love to play Amalgam for the value portion, I feel like we have to get rid of their attack buffer unit. Not to mention it helps us get this party favor totem infused, so if they do actually kill my mistake, which it looks like maybe they will, we'll have a fully infused party favor totem to play right on 3. The earlier we can get that out, the better for, of course, our Gigantotems. I don't know if... Excuse me. If this is the best version of this deck, by the way, I kind of slapped together when I, in my previous video, when I was going against the deck to see, I took, you know, what they were playing and I kind of filled it with what I thought made sense. As of recording, especially, the new set really just hasn't been out long enough to ever have the best, I think, of any deck. We're still working on it, but it is definitely interesting. Okay, good. So this gets me, that means I have another... party favor totem activation. So let's get another totem. Oh, well, with the Schooling, say, next turn in particular, this is really good. It'll make it a slow turn for me this turn. And I will play Tour Guide. I know I could get the buff with Tour Guide with the Anchor Totem next turn. However, I feel... look at this. I feel like it's not truly needed as of right now. We're going to be able to play Anchored Totem. Maybe Hero Power for free, which will put my Gigant Totem down to 1, which should then also trigger the Anchored Totem's effect because it's technically a 1-cost minion. And then I guess play a couple Swarmers if we have the ability to, because that'll be only 2, 3. This is now free, so that's only 3 mana, so we'll actually be able to play 2 Swarmers if we so desire. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm going to actually rock this egg, play the Anchored Totem, play our Hero Power. Now, these aren't totems, so they won't count, so we'll play the Swarmer to hit. And I actually think we're going to, since while we have it up, we're going to do the same thing here. And now this is 1 mana. Gigant Totem. Yes! That's fantastic. It's going to make them really want to prioritize Anchor Totem, but then I have a 10-9 already on the board they have to try to get rid of, which they might be able to, especially where they can discover a spell. But the thing is, if they don't take care of the Anchor Totem, A, I have another one, but B, all 3 of these, again, become 3/2s, plus they get extra attack from the others. If anything, having no room right now might actually be my major downfall. So what we're going to be looking for is something like Stone Right to buff them all, or Jive Insect to turn one of them into a Ragnaros, which, by the way, flavor-wise, both for the set and how much I love Ragnaros, the Jive Insect card has to be one of my favorites of this expansion. Interesting that they favored... Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess they get to kill it either way, but sure. So I think this is where, like I said, we can now go... this. Let's kind of a shame that I actually didn't leave or get room for both of these. I can trade. Do it like this, which allows me to get this one to 5 attack. I can value trade this one, sure. Probably should have did it with a 3-2. Oh, healing totem. That's okay. Now, similar to the last game, we are running out of resources, but our Gorlock Ravager will hopefully help that. I mean, that's good to get rid of these two, but again, it still leaves me with a big 10 attack power minion on the board. It's half their health. Do they have like refresh mana crystals? They do. And then freeze something, perhaps? Oh no, they're using it just to eliminate. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, there is the Jive Insect. I think it is actually worth it. We're just going to Totem, hit them in the face, and just to appreciate that for a second. So, turn this into Ragnaros, the fire. Boom. All right. Now, one of the best parts about Rag in this matchup is they might have that 7 mana spell that deals 5 damage and then freezes everything. Ragnaros, this right there is what I'm talking about. Ragnaros' effect still goes through that, though. So, I mean, I'm not actually super concerned. Clownfish. Gorlock Ravager. This draws me Rockkill. It did. That is I can't play it right now, but this, I guess, maybe shows you the consistency that the deck potentially has. They could hit me the Rag with the other one of those 7 mana spells, which will kill the Rag and freeze my board. That's probably what they're trying to search for here. Even if they can freeze my board and not kill the Rag, as long as they have a minion or two, of course, Ragnaros, I'll hover over, is a random enemy to hit with the 8 damage, so they may try to do something like that. Oh, nope. A 10-7 should be just enough, again, unless they have something unforeseen. It's still not enough because of... There you have it. If not, I was going to probably play, you know, my minions and stuff into the other Rockgill. I am just both happy and surprised that Totem Shaman has kind of come back into it. And I know it's just an archetype that I've always liked that seems to be hit and miss all the time. So I'm happy. I hope you're happy. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.